Have you ever felt like you're trying your hardest, but somehow, no matter what you do, you're not moving forward? You try to make better decisions, take action, and improve yourself, yet something keeps slowing you down. Sometimes the problem isn't your effort. Sometimes it's the way your mind interprets situations. These thinking traps aren't random. Our brain evolved to predict danger and protect us. We learn patterns from childhood about who we are supposed to be, and our mind craves certainty even when life is unpredictable. These traps were once useful, but today they quietly sabotage your progress. Number 1. All or nothing thinking. Seeing things in extremes, success or failure, perfect or terrible. Your mind creates black and white rules that don't allow for gradual improvement. This can make starting a task feel impossible if it isn't perfect from the start. Example: you want to write an article, but feel it must be perfect. You hesitate to start because anything less than perfect feels like failure. Exercise. Pick one task or project that feels too big or that you've been avoiding because it has to be perfect. Give yourself permission to produce something at 70% effort. Focus on completing it rather than making it flawless. Observe what happens when you finally start. Number 2. Overgeneralization. Taking one negative event and turning it into a permanent rule about yourself or life. When something goes wrong once, your mind convinces you it will always go wrong. Example: you try a new task and it doesn't go as planned. Your mind immediately thinks, "I'm just bad at this. I always fail." Exercise. Think of a recent failure or setback. Ask yourself, does one example really define my abilities? Then recall at least 3 other times you succeeded in similar situations. Number 3. Mental filter. Focusing only on the negative while ignoring the positive. Your mind highlights problems and overlooks successes, making you feel worse than reality. Example: you complete a task and receive mostly positive feedback, but your mind focuses only on the one small piece of criticism. Exercise. When you notice yourself focusing only on negative aspects, write down at least 5 positive things about the situation. Balance your attention and perspective. Number 4. Disqualifying the positive. Rejecting positive experiences or achievements as if they don't count. This keeps you stuck in a negative loop and prevents you from internalizing growth. Example: a friend compliments your work and your mind says, "They're just being nice, it doesn't really matter." Exercise. Each day write down one positive thing someone said or did for you. Allow yourself to accept it as real and meaningful. 5. Jumping to conclusions. Making negative assumptions without evidence. Your mind predicts outcomes or guesses what others think, often in a way that makes you anxious or hesitant. Example: you send a message and don't get a reply. Immediately your mind says, "They must be annoyed with me." Exercise. Notice when your mind assumes a negative outcome. Write down 2 or 3 alternative, neutral explanations for what might have happened. Number 6. Catastrophizing. Expecting the worst-case scenario. Your mind magnifies mistakes or problems, imagining extreme consequences that are unlikely. This keeps you stuck in fear and prevents action. Example: you make a small mistake at work and suddenly imagine, "This will ruin everything." Exercise. Write down the worst-case scenario, the best-case scenario, and the most likely realistic outcome. Focus on preparing for what is probable, not what is extreme. Number 7. Personalization. Taking things personally that aren't your responsibility. You may believe that everything happening around you is connected to you, creating unnecessary guilt or stress. Example:
Someone seems upset and your mind immediately thinks, "I must have done something wrong." Exercise. Notice when you blame yourself unnecessarily. Ask, "Am I fully responsible for this situation?" List external factors influencing the outcome to gain perspective. The first step is noticing these patterns. The second step is actively practicing exercises like these. Your mind isn't trying to sabotage you, it's trying to protect you. By catching these traps and responding differently, you turn your mind into a tool instead of an obstacle. Which thinking trap hits you most? Comment below and share your experience. Subscribe for more strategies to take control of your mind and make progress.